has produced an incredible run to this, his maiden Masters final, and what a start this afternoon. He is just 3 frames away from the biggest win of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the ace in the pack, Judd Trump. His opponent, a man whose achievements and personality have transcended the sport for a quarter of a century. The most successful player in Masters history, and if anyone can turn this round, it's the 5-time champion of the world. Blink and you'll miss him, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
What a roar here at Ali Pali tonight. So Judd needs just 3 frames to win his first Masters title. Ronnie needs 9 of the 11 tonight to deny the younger man. Either way, it'll be some story. And telling that story this evening in the commentary box, it's good evening to Ken Doherty and Dennis Taylor.
Oh, good evening, Hazel. Good evening, everyone. A standing ovation for both players. Just listen to this crowd.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Frame 9.
And it's
Judd Trump
who's
to break.
going to get the
That'll
first
do,
frame
thank you.
underway.
Quiet now, please.
As long as they don't shout out on the shot, we don't mind the noise. Well, if Ronnie needed any inspiration, Ken, he had it there from that standing ovation he received.
Certainly did. What a reception both players got. Amazing atmosphere here. The beautiful Alexander Palace. What has Ronnie got left in the tank?
That was the key to the first session, the long putt success rate, way below par. Ronnie. Judd was out on the table. In fact, the place was almost full when he was having a little practice. He was with Oliver Lyons, his good friend, another professional, and he took advantage of being able to practice on the table. He needs to get a good start, and that's not a good start. He's left a couple of pots, but there's not a lot available. The pink and black tied up.
He's just been struggling, hasn't he, with those long ones, as you said. There's Judd Trump. One pot success. 10 out of 15, but did a lot of damage in those opening exchanges today in the first session.
Six.
He's going to be a bit nervous, there's no doubt about that, Judd. Even though he is 7-1 up. His first Masters final.
7.
When you have a lead like that, you just go out and you think to yourself, I just keep sharing the frames, and then you're going to get over the winning line.
Yeah, but there's always that little bit of doubt, isn't there, Dennis? you've seen great comebacks from the great players over the years. Stephen Hendry, of course, against Mike Hallett in this very tournament, from 8-2 down. Against Jimmy White in the World Championship.
12.
And you don't want to be a victim of a great comeback, and that's always in the back of your mind. And that's the way Judge will be, you know, feeling a little bit. He'll be delighted with his lead, of course, but he will still be a little bit nervous. These opening exchanges in these first couple of frames are so important for both players.
I'll tell you what, he was very unlucky there when he cannoned into them to leave himself on absolutely nothing.
Judd Trump, 12.
Very unlucky with the split. Hit the pink full ball as intended and finished in the worst possible position. Oh, this is tough. Well played.
1.
Almost dead straight. He did well to pot that.
Yeah, beautifully cued, but he's going to need another one here. The blue into the yellow pocket. Great shot. That's more like it for money.
Six. Seven.
If anybody could mount a momentous comeback, it's certainly this man, and Judd will be aware of that. But he needs a fast start.
It's far from an easy chance, this, where the
12.
balls are situated. In fact, how do you get onto the blue from here? You've got to play a superb positional shot. And that's, where's that cue ball? It's just the wrong side of the blue. But it's brought
13.
the black into play. Maybe if that red to the left of the pink goes, he can just roll the blue in, leave himself on that.
Eighteen.
And this is a key shot coming up now. Just debating as to whether to risk potting this and maybe cannon the black towards the corner pocket, but it's not going to be easy, whichever shot he chooses.
Yeah, played up very well. Went for the gap between red and black. Nicely on the book. Colour, he's got a choice, brown, green or yellow here. Just looking at where he'd love to get on the red that's actually on the black spot, but quite difficult to get on that from this position. But if you can somehow get on that red, take it off the black spot, then get on the black. Now, has it travelled far enough?
$23.
Body language would suggest not, and that's the red he tried to get on. Just had to travel just another couple of inches down the table. Unlucky. He's going to take this red on with the rest. It's risky.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Well, as
23.
you said, Ken, it was risky. He was on the pink. Had it have dropped, I thought it was in at that stage. It just seemed to come away slightly. It's amazing, Ken, when we talk about these pockets on these match tables. There's still a lot of people think that these are easier than club tables. You just can't convince them that. There was one gentleman said, oh, the professionals wouldn't play on club tables. That's where we learn to play the game.
Oh, well.
Judd Trump 1.
As he covered the red over the bottom left-hand corner pocket. He has, but it's not too difficult to swerve. Of course, he'd be using a lot of left-hand side, which will bring the cue ball, if he does pot this red, he'd be bringing the cue ball over towards the black. Just got to avoid some reds on the way over, but make sure the pot, and watch the cue ball. Watch the cue ball.
1.
Just played it a little bit hard, but he's still okay. Difficult blue to the top left-hand corner pocket. A couple of reds below the pink. We'll be waiting. Big shot this. Great shot. That's it. Nicely on the red. He's certainly not holding back, Dennis.
6.
He's going to go for it.
Well,
It's the only way he knows, isn't it? It's the only way he knows.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Ken. And this
7.
now will help with the black back on its own spot. That was a bit of a nervous shot from Judd there. Mind you,
14.
this is probably the biggest match of his career.
15.
To win the Masters for the first time. It's his first time in a final.
Yeah, people at home maybe thinking he's got a 7-1 lead. Why would he be
22.
nervous? But this is such a big match for him. He's bound to
23.
feel a little bit of nerves. There's no doubt about that. But he played absolutely immaculate snooker this afternoon, Judd Trump.
30.
So he won't be worried just yet.
31.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem clinching this opening frame. And what a cheer this man will get. Because they want to see a comeback. I mean, Judd's got a tremendous support as well, but they
38.
don't want this to finish early.
39.
Yeah, just looking at Ronnie's average shot time this afternoon's session. It was up to 24 seconds at one stage. Down to 23 at the moment, but normally just 15 or 16 is the average
46.
for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Oh, what a shot that is. Oh, it looked in all the way, but
46
Judd
and the frame.
stays in his seat.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan needed the opening frame. And what a cheer he gets from this Alexandra Palace crowd. He's got the first frame, but he's still a long way to go yet. It's 7-2.